Hello, and welcome to the Newsphere, a news startup that's making your news more interactive. Here we have the new vertical timeline, which we chose over the horizontal timeline because we think it gives the user a much more easy to understand overview of the news. Here we have the web of interconnected entities in the news, just as before, with different icons to indicate whether it's an organization, a person, a place, or a country. This timeline can be expanded if you click on it. And also, you can scroll up or down. The red line indicates the present date and time. You can get more information about different articles by clicking on them. And just as before, by clicking on Read More, you can open up the article in another tab if you want to read more about it. Also, you can zoom in or out, so you can follow stories as they develop day by day. In this instance, we have the relationship between Syria and Russia. So for example, you can see how Russia has been involved in Syria and how that involvement has played out not only day by day, as we're seeing here in this particular instance, but also week by week and month by month, where you have the US pulling out and then Russia comes in, and then if you scroll up, you even see, Russia starts eyeing major commercial projects in Syria. So the whole idea, just as before, is to give the user a more comprehensive, large-scale overview of what's going on in the news, and in particular with whatever narrative or story it is that they're interested in. What's new in this version is that you can now save articles and connections. So now, if you just go to your own collections, you can now load that connection that you just saved, Russia, Syria. And so this is the link that we just saved. You can do everything that we just did with it. You can also load other articles that you've saved if you think there are other articles that would play into helping understand the narrative a little better. If you click on specific articles, you see there are a variety of actions. You can once again open it, you can deselect it, you can delete it, you can save it. You can also publish your timeline. So if you've added a few annotations with your own analysis, say if you're a journalist and you want to publish this timeline, as opposed to just publishing another news article that's just a block of text, you could embed it as a PNG file just by clicking on this button here in whatever article it is that you're writing, or you can publish it in this form and make it publicly accessible to your readers. So you just click here, Save Current Timeline, and then you just enter in a name. So you can say Russia. And here we have that publicly accessible timeline. The functionality works exactly the same as before. Because it's an open URL, anybody can get to it. You can just put a link to it in the article that you're writing, or if you're writing a blog post or just a social media post, anybody can get to it. Works the same as before. Just mouse over the articles. You see the articles right there. Clicking on them this time opens them up in a new tab. You can zoom in or out, and this way it gives users a much more efficient and effective way of learning about and exploring news stories that they're interested in. So if you're interested in learning more about the Newsphere and getting involved, feel free to sign up at our beta test. We're really looking forward to pushing this out to our closed beta in the next few weeks. So if you want to be a part of that, feel free to sign up at newsphere.org. Thank you.